Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome back here from New York City, 32nd floor in MLG offices. Doing some IEM qualifiers. Of course, we're in the USA qualifier. And the way it works, maybe get that graphic, there's two different qualifiers going on. For people from the Americas trying to go to IEM New York City. There's first, maybe can we get the one with all the qualifier people? Yeah, there we go. That's perfect. So, we're in the United States Championship. The one person who wins this goes to IEM New York, free paid trip, everything. Plus, tomorrow and Sunday is going to be a qualifier for everyone in all the Americas. Saturday is stage 1, 64 players. Top 4 make it to stage 2 along with 12 invites. And then the top 3 from that make it as well. So, this is only people from the USA. Only the winner makes it. Over the weekend, it's going to be people from all over the Americas. Canada, Mexico, Argentina, Brazil, what have you, plus USA as well, of course. And that's the top 3 from that will make it. And that's a 2-day tournament starting tomorrow. Right now, we're in the USA. And we're kind of, there's not that many players left. So, if we take a look at some of these brackets, in fact, actually, let's just bring it over to my screen. Here we go. So we can see in the winner bracket, sorry, the bracket's not super clear. We just saw puCK take down Cats 2-0. So puCK goes ahead and he's in the winner bracket finals, right? And he's waiting to see who will pop up there. Now in the lower bracket, what we see is we have Illusion is awaiting the winner of this is puCK, or this is puCK versus Caliber. They're in game 3 right now. Winner of that will play Illusion against Guitar Cheese, etc. Down here, QXC and Amandil are in game 1 right now. And then, of course, the winner of that will go ahead and be up against puCK. As soon as we'll either jump into Illusion versus the winner of puCK Caliber, or we'll jump into game 2 of QXC Amandil. Whichever one happens first, we're just waiting on whichever one to close up. Those are the 2 current ongoing matches.
Nice.
We can bring it back to the camera now.
Are you in contact with the players on the far side?
Yep. Oh wait, Caliber just lost. Boom.
Ooh. Oh, so that was to puCK.
Yep. So puCK just took down Caliber 2-1, just as I was saying that. So our next match will be puCK against Illusion. And you know what?
What?
puCK might avenge me.
He might. He could. He could indeed.
Well, you know what I can say?
Good match.
I can say I made it further in this tournament than Suppy.
There you go. Nick, you did well. I'm proud of you, man. You should. You know, today you did good things.
Actually, I lied. Suppy and I lost in the same round. We're both 9 through 12 in here.
That's okay. Tomorrow you're gonna avenge everything.
Yep.
Tomorrow I feel like is gonna be your day.
Maybe.
To win all the things.
You know.
And I'll get to solo cast for 20 hours.
We'll see. We'll see how it goes.
So next up, Illusion versus puCK.
Illusion versus puCK. Right. There's only 2 currently ongoing matches. QXC versus Amandil. They're in game 1 right now.
Yep. Should we? I'm gonna give some attention to the chat right now because they've been saying stuff.
And by the way, so yeah.
So chat, how's it going? You're gonna hear this in 3 minutes, but happy. Nice to see you. Three minutes.
Well,
ago.
when they heard the 3 minutes thing, it's actually you're gonna hear it in like 2 seconds.
That's true. All right. Shout out Zulu Kid. What's up? How you doing? Good to see you. Zellicor. Nice to see you. Dan Core. Taximity, Atrioki, Yardude, Argonaut Dice, Pruim Ville, Frisky D, Oli Cart, Fordos, Scatton. You can go get a cookie, man, if you want. The cookies are here. The cookies are here. Ron has them. Oh, he might bring them over here. He might be that. He might be that guy. Mitch 12845.
He's about to walk in for the camera.
A lot of people talking about how I was gone 3 minutes ago.
Wait, puCK might have forfeited.
¿Por qué?
I don't know. Yeah, thank you, Ron.
Pick wisely.
Of course.
Those are a little messy. Dude, I'll take another. I'll just do that. Thank you. Oh my God. Okay. Blades 86. What's up? How's it going? Maverick 22. Mr. M Andrews. Good to see you. Thanks for joining us. Scott Zor. I Rage Quits. Lutz Gainer. Fleshliet. Lou Nice. Thanks for tuning in. You guys are awesome. Toot. I like your name. Thanks for tuning in. Jadist K. I might have said your name again, but that's fine because you're extra awesome for tuning in. Again, thank you guys for tuning in, supporting the North American StarCraft 2 scene, USA StarCraft 2 scene, and of course MLG SC2. Again, we have awesome coverage planned all weekend long, late into the night, early in the morning. You name it, we're going to be there, and we're going to be casting some StarCraft 2 and eating some food and drinking some water. Today, the schedule is we're going until we find out a winner. Tomorrow, the schedule is we're starting at 4 p.m. Eastern Time with the live stuff. Now,
and going until we find top 4.
Right. And then once the top 4 are decided, those 4 will advance on into Sunday, and then we'll find out which 3 from that grouping of the 4 and then the 12 that were invited, which 3 will advance on to get a spot at IEM New York City. A great opportunity for all of those involved, and we hope you can join us the entire way. As we enjoy this awesome StarCraft 2 that we're seeing right now. puCK showing complete dominance, doing awesome stuff. Really
Honestly,
fun to watch him play.
Expect anything less?
No.
It's puCK. I mean,
he's good.
puCK is unbelievably
He's really good at StarCraft 2, and again, he hasn't dropped a game yet in this tournament, which is freaking awesome. So next up is going to be puCK versus Illusion. No.
puCK forfeited. He's got to go.
Oh.
He beat Caliber 2-1, but he's like, I have no more time. So it's going to be Caliber versus Illusion.
That's still going to be an awesome match.
Oh, it is. I mean, well, puCK versus Caliber is 2-1, so it obviously could have gone either way.
Yeah, absolutely. Especially with PvP.
Yeah.
Especially with PvP. Cool. Caliber versus Illusion. Again, more premier matchups among the top players in the United States and in North America. Should be exciting to watch. I'm waiting for people to respond. Has it been 3 minutes yet? Oh, okay. There we go. I hope you die in a fire, Axel Toss. Thanks, Sneak, Atok. Nice to see you.
I have a confession.
What's up?
I kind of hope, even though I'm a Protoss, I love Protoss, I kind of hope Illusion wins out in the lower bracket, because I really want to see, or QXC. I really want to see a TVT. I've seen puCK's TVP so many times. I'm not sure if I see any of the Protosses here taking down puCK. Honestly, I'm not sure if I see the Terrans taking them either, but
no, okay, look
I
at
just want diversity.
Who can take up? I don't know. Like, who?
I just want to see TVT, man. I haven't seen TVT all day.
See, the only guy I thought who could take out puCK got eliminated.
Suppy or puCK?
A bit ago. He lost to, I think it was Illusion.
Oh, yeah.
He beat...
That guy's really good.
Yeah,
he beat
SWS,
SWS, yeah.
Tadaskum.
That's SWS is
SWS.
Yeah.
But now he's out of the tournament. So I don't know. I don't know who could face off against puCK. Again, it's a situation where, okay, I guess Huck could maybe, but again, he got destroyed.
Yeah, he got destroyed.
Oh boy. So
I just want to see TVT, man.
Yeah.
Wait. Actually, if QXC plays Illusion, but the only way they play, QXC could play Illusion, and then Cats could beat the winner. We can see the rematch Cats and puCK. That would work out as well.
Right. We'll see. I mean, okay, the players remaining: Cats, Guitar Cheese, Illusion, Caliber, QXC, Emmendale, Huck, and puCK.
So the only reason you guys aren't seeing the game right now is because Caliber and Illusion are doing their vetoes. They're getting it set up. We'll get that game going as soon as possible. If that game doesn't ever get started for some weird reason, then we'll just get into QXC versus Emmendale game 2.
Sick. I gotta give more shout outs for people who are sad that they weren't. They weren't. Unkyled, thank you so much for tuning in, man. You are an awesome person.
Wait. I gotta interrupt you.
What's up?
Email me.
Yeah.
Some of the replays I played in case these games don't get started.
How do I email you replays?
Go to your email, or go to my email.
What?
Wait or go to your email. To go to your email.
Okay. Sign out. Sign in.
Yeah. You can keep doing shout outs while you're doing it.
Multitask.
Yep, I'm gonna get you practicing multitasking, man.
Yeah. So I gave that guy a shout out. Let's see if he responds with.
Here, I use the mouse. You do shout outs. I'll do the mouse. I got this.
Are you sure? All right.
Just gonna compose.
Okay.
Type in my email. I got it.
Subject.
Yep.
I just put a bunch of gibberish.
That's fine.
Okay. You know, our chat is pretty awesome, I think. They're doing pretty good things.
Wait, hit shift.
Shift?
Yep.
It's too much work.
You're good.
Are you gonna go over your games?
Well, if we want to give him something, right? We're waiting for these. Caliber said he'll be right back in a few minutes or two.
Ooh, that's a good question. Call me something says, when you guys going to play games with fans? We do that sometimes
Yeah.
with our community streams that we do. Those are fun. You know, if you're looking, like, anytime, just tune in. Like, we're always doing stuff. Twitch.tv/MLGSU2. You never know what you're going to get, but there's always going to be something happening, I promise.
It's been a while since we did fan games, so.
Yeah, I think we should do that sometime this week.
Maybe
a day or two.
Yeah.
Like just an arcade day or community day, something like that. Community party type thing.
Down with that.
I think that'd be good.
Should do fan games in Hearthstone, man.
Oh.
Except most people don't have Hearthstone.
Yeah, I don't think people, yeah.
Some people have the beta.
Yeah, they do. They do. I feel like, yeah, you're right. We'll see. We'll see what happens, but definitely we're always brainstorming stuff to do.
Oh, dude, here's the best show.
That you guys want to watch. What's up?
Hearthstone versus fan games.
Okay.
If they beat me, we give a beta key to some other fan.
Ah.
Mm.
So it's like a champion, like they're fighting for someone.
Yep.
Okay. Okay. It's solid.
It's got to be like a best of 3, best of 5, because it's Hearthstone, so there's, you know, a lot of variants.
You have to have good cards. Why is Caliber declining our lobby invitation? He's like, you know what? I don't want to go to your party.
He said he'd be right back. So
Caliber. It's okay. Okay, so now puCK is back. So puCK might.
So did he reverse his forfeit? Like
puCK might. Yeah.
You can't be like a forfeit, then like, oh, never mind.
Forfeit reversal.
Just kidding, guys.
Forfeit reversal. Yeah, maybe he had to go, but then he realized he didn't have to go, I guess. You know who should have taken his spot? I think Axlov should have taken his spot.
I think I should have.
I think that's what.
I think I clearly deserved a spot.
I think that's what should have happened there. Cool. So now it's going to be puCK versus Illusion, and this is a game that can go either way. We'll see what happens. What else are we doing this weekend? We got matches on Saturday and Sunday, which are going to be awesome. Again, starting at 4 p.m. Eastern each day. And I don't know what else is on, but it doesn't matter because MLGSE2 is the place to be. Again, guys, if you're just now tuning in, we're trying to find out which 4 will qualify for IEM NYC. Looking forward to it for sure. Poll is looking good to be the first qualifier, honestly. Like, again, we're looking at this lower back and we're like, okay, who is gonna?
You know what? You know who has the best shot of beating Poll?
Who's gonna beat him? Yeah.
puCK. I'm thinking out of everyone there, puCK is the guy who I think he has the best shot. puCK or maybe Lucian.
That'd be good. Yeah, that'd be good.
I think if you got, it's got to be one of the Terrans. And both puCK and Lucian have a lot of eccentric builds up their sleeves that can really catch Poll off guard.
Zero Hawk 69. People are telling me to shut up. Starry Sky Odyssey. Zian STARCRAFT. Dahahaka, how you doing? Medic Ming, I saw what you said. You're such a classy guy. Amon, what's up, man? Little Dog, thank you so much for tuning in. Tell Big Dog to tune in. I haven't seen him in a while. Razor44, what's up? Watch out. Zin STARCRAFT. Mecro. Cool. Those are some good shout-outs, I think. Yeah. Thanks for tuning in, guys, in the chat.
So where is puCK, by the way? Apparently he was back, and now everyone left the game.
Uh-oh.
I'm so confused, man.
They're just trying to confuse you. That's their only goal right now. They're like, you know what? Nick is confused. Let's confuse him more. Let's confuse him more. I'm
gonna solve this. Detective Axlav on the case.
Detective Axlav on the case. Looks like everyone in the chat is enjoying themselves mostly.
Yeah, but what about the people not in the chat? Like, I
hope they're enjoying
I
themselves.
want to give them the game. You know what? Okay, wait. Illusion said he's back now. But, oh, you know why we left? Because they have to redo the video. So, the thing is, I was going to jump in and show some of my games on the replays, but, like,
yeah,
if I do that, they're going to start without me. I can just feel it.
Right.
They're going to do that. Because that's what pro gamers do. They don't really think about the...
I mean, yeah, they're trying to win.
Well, they're focused.
Yeah.
They're focused.
Yeah.
Like, I don't blame them. I mean,
they're focused. They you know,
they're thinking about how to win the game.
Like, how do I win my next game?
Yep.
They're not necessarily thinking about any outside. It's fine. We can chill. It's cool. But it's looking kind of majestic outside behind us.
Go.
Getting
Here's
darker and darker in New York City. Uh-oh.
I'm going with these. See, this is
what.
what...
even showing them on stream. How mean.
This is what...
Look, here's how you be really mean. You like this and like do the commercial style. Or
You know I was trying to explain to you what a chaka chunk is? You're going to do that, aren't you?
Oh, yeah. Look at that. See, people are so mad at me right now, and I'm just not gonna eat it either. I'm just gonna sit here.
You can break it
I'm
apart.
just gonna break it apart and just put it back. Look at that. The gooiness. See, now my fingers are all sticky.
So, do you now understand what double chocolate chunk is?
Now my
Or
fingers are
chocolate
sticky.
chunk?
Dang it. Huh?
Chocolate chunk. It's got
It's chocolate. Okay, I understand it now.
chocolate dough
It's a chocolate cookie,
with chocolate chunks in it.
and that's this one. Should
All right, wait, we're in a game.
I should stop breaking up cookies.
I hit join game.
I want to do like
Why do you keep breaking them?
so we can share. Okay, I'm sorry.
You are just
I'm
evil.
being so mean. I'm sorry. See, people are yelling. Actual toss. Stop it. Okay. All right.
All right, I'm telling them, let's do it. Boom. Hey, did you know Illusion is not Grandmaster on the America server yet?
Overrated.
Yeah,
You don't need Grandmaster.
I'm not Grandmaster.
All right, puck versus Illusion. Countdown
right.
has begun.
Boom. 5, 4, 3,
I'm so excited.
2, 1. Loading screen activated. Map will be played on Yonsu
Ooh.
LE.
This is the one where with the grass and the not grass.
Dude, I was so psyched to like take the base here.
I
and
know.
Then, and then the one guy sent his mutas there. Like over here, it's such a cool base.
Yeah.
They're never gonna find
It
you.
happens.
How are they gonna find you?
It happens.
There's rocks in the way. This is like Steps to War.
Uh-huh.
Steps to War. Best build is Terran. You go CC first. Here's what you do. You do CC first, but you build your command center right here, right? And what's crazy about it? This is before people were good enough to count workers.
Mm-hmm.
They'd assume you went double proxy racks.
Ah.
Because they're like, where's his buildings? Of course, if they counted the workers, they'd obviously know CC first. But this is before that. And then they start freaking out. And meanwhile, you got a command center here, and you just go like double barracks on your wall. It was brilliant, man. Brilliant. Anyway, to the game.
Let's see what happens here. Will Illusion do what he did against Nick? That's
Well,
my question.
He did 3 different builds against me in all 3 games.
Ah. He did.
Yep.
Okay.
You want me to give you the rundown on the builds?
Go for it.
Game 1
While I eat my cookie.
was on Akalon Waste, so it made sense. It was fast 3 base.
Uh-huh.
And to just a very generic macro play. Very light on drops. Just fast 3 base, double E base, super greedy macro. Very standard, right? He opened a Reaper. Reaper expanded into very fast 3rd base, double E bay, macro, right? And that was a 27-minute game I won. Game 2 in Whirlwind, he did command center first into 5 barracks off 2 base. Very light in upgrades, but some upgrades. And just heavy 2 base pressure. For a bit. Like, he just heavy 2 base drop pressure for a bit, and then he pulled all his SCVs. And it was all 2 base, basically. A 5 barracks, 2 base, all in. And he pulled all his SCVs, right? That's a build that shouldn't honestly work. Like, if my control is better, I would have won game 2 and won it 2-0, but my control is off. Game 3, he did a 2 base Marine Medevac tank timing. Why are you laughing?
The chat is reacting to the cookie shenanigans from earlier.
Oh.
They're not very happy.
They're not happy?
That's okay.
I don't expect them to be. So he did a different build every single game, which is pretty cool. And Illusion is like that. He has way more builds than almost anybody else out there. Now he's doing a 1 barracks expand, which is something he never did against me. Just a plain no gas,
Right.
1 barracks expand. I actually don't like this build. I think it's pointless. Like, why would you do this if you can just... Like, command center first, I think, is better than a gasless expand against everything. But Illusion has his reasons. He's a smart guy. Maybe he's afraid of like proxy gates. Maybe he knows puCK does some weird stuff.
Yeah, I mean, it seems like right now, Illusion getting that back. I mean, it's fairly standard. Like the rush distance is pretty darn long on this map, so it's pretty standard to get that fast command center on the ground. It's a safe build to begin with, relatively safe to begin with anyway. But was puCK? No, okay, he's getting it's a standard timing stock. It's not like he chrono boosted out a Zealot and a
puCK's
Stalker.
on 6 probes mining gas, by the way, before expanding.
Oh, and guess who sees this? Illusion does.
Yeah, but he's gonna go. It's interesting. I mean, he's gonna build Nexus before he builds anything else. But let me hit the production tab. Oh, there we go. It's a DT rush or like a super crazy blink one, but I think it's DTs.
Okay. Well, we'll keep an eye on this Twilight Council very fast. Now, the question is, will Illusion
How much
spot
build
this?
build, by the way?
Will Illusion scout this out? And obviously the first thing would be a Reaper, but I don't know if he even got a Reaper on the field. So
Nope.
the next option would be a scan. The next option would be scouting the natural expansion with an SEV and making sure that he's there. But there is something there. It's the problem. So
You know,
this is interesting.
the thing is, though.
If he can stop a pylon from getting up, though. Like
Oh, it is Blink.
That's equally as. Oh, okay. Yeah, this is that standard thing that.
People love Blink, man.
Yeah, that's what they've been doing.
Okay.
That's what they've been doing.
It's going to work out great because the counter to Blink is like tacked up Terran units. Like, if you have Medivacs and Stalkers are kind of worthless. I mean, they're not worthless, but they lose all their value of being able to pick you apart when you can heal, right?
Right.
If you have Siege tanks, then Blink Stalkers are terrible.
Yep.
But Illusion isn't going. He hasn't even started a factory yet. He's doing. Oh no, he's going to go for like a combat shield marine timing. He used to play me, and I play like really greedy, so he's doing some weird timings. But the worst thing you can do against Blink is a timing attack because they're just going to tear you apart with Blink Stalkers. You're not going to have any support. They're going to blink well. You won't even have a stim. There's no way you can actually kill a Stalker unless they make a mistake. So this is terrible for Illusion.
I mean, he has 2 bunkers at his natural expansion, no bunker in his main base, but he has some Marines kind of patrolling around the main base. Now, we'll have to see how much puCK can commit to this, because he doesn't necessarily know exactly what's happening on Illusion's side of things, so it's one of those things where he doesn't necessarily have to commit a lot, or he might not necessarily want to commit a lot in the first place. And he doesn't have to get a ridiculous amount of damage done. I mean, he has a natural expansion behind this. I'd be interested to see when he drops down a Robo, but it looks like he's adding on more and more Stalkers. So the more Stalkers you warp into aggressive like this, the more you're investing into it, obviously, and which more importantly means the less gas you're putting into other things.
But I like investing a lot.
Look at that.
Because there's no tech from Illusion, so Stalker's going to be perfect, man.
Yep.
You know what? I'm not sure if I like him diving into Tech Lab, but
lost
that's
Stalker.
because I had more information than he did.
Yeah.
Right? I knew that Illusion went Combat Shield first, and so Stim was just started, so there's no rush in killing that.
Right.
He thought maybe that was a Stim Tech Lab, and that it was, if it was Stim instead of Combat Shield, it would have been 70% done. That would have been, the right move. So, I had extra information there that he didn't. But I love his position. Like, Illusion still doesn't even, is he ever going to build a starport? Or a factory even?
He's
or like he has an eBay,
I mean,
but
he's prioritizing the stim right now, even adding on a third. Is that third command center there?
Yeah. What's this crazy? This is like there was one. I forget the name of the guy. There was one guy who used to do this, like Never Tech. Just like I don't need factory, I don't need upgrades. I just get a whole lot of Marines and Marauders and expand everywhere.
We'll see. The factory finally being added on. It's one of those things like. puCK kind of did this when you're scouting your opponent going for that blink play. You never really know how much they're investing into it, and you want to stay super safe. So Terran players will basically stay on 3 barracks for a bit, get those Marines and Marauders up, make sure you have stim, and delay that factory a little bit. Now, Illusion going a little bit crazy as far as that's concerned with staying on 4 barracks for a while, so this tells me that he kind of wants to do a push. And I feel like it could be pretty good. If he hits before charge finishes, before that 1-1 finishes,
oh yeah,
I feel like that could be a really strong timing.
I mean, you can do Photon Overcharge, but they can just right-click your Nexus, And you can lose that really quickly. And this is a lot of bio units here.
It's a lot. Like, again, for how long he stood on those 4 barracks without getting that factory, that's a lot of investment into these units. So if he's not aggressive with this, I'm going to be shocked.
You know what's interesting is puCK never identified this, because I think if he went up to like 12 Stalkers and just kept, attack moving, blink micro back, like, Illusion hasn't had stim until, he still doesn't have it, right?
Right.
puCK could have killed so many units with just good blink micro and aggression. I mean, he wouldn't have won the game, outright. But this army would be like half as big. I think puCK still, I don't know if he's okay. Yeah, he's okay. He'll be able to warp enough units, he'll be fine. But he has the base down, he'll have an upgrade advantage. This will be an interesting game.
Yeah, I mean, 1-1 is finishing here, Armor is finishing, as well as High Templars being warped in. So
he just has charge.
And Illusion staying on his side of the map. He's playing very tentative with all those Marines and Marauders. You'd think, like, considering he had all that production, trying to use that to be aggressive.
I think he got scared when he saw Blink.
Yeah.
And he knew, like, maybe charge uses behind there, maybe there's 7 gates off 2 bases. I mean, if he moved out, ran to, like, 20 charge lots.
Yep.
He'd be in trouble, so.
Yeah, no, you're right. I mean, they're both just playing really safe. They're very comfortable sending this to a mid-game, and I'm okay with that. More STARCRAFT, the better. And
puCK's going to have better upgrades. Illusion is going to have a larger army, the
Yeah.
faster third base and early 4 barracks.
Yeah. I feel like it shows a lot of confidence that these players have as far as their late game is concerned, their late mid game, their ability to go to the late game while staying on top of their multitasking, while correctly responding to what their opponent is doing. It shows a lot of Marines Marauders stepping
puCK.
forward, Stalkers on the run, trying to blink back. Mothership Core is there. Nexus is not yet done. Here comes an Archon, crushing down the force fields, recently placed by those sentries. puCK trying to hold on here. A very strong push shooting just before Storm finishes, but Illusion not going to have enough. Only one medevac.
Yeah, that was... If he had more medevacs, he could have made that work. But, of course, if he had more medevacs, he probably would have had less units. So, I think that was a great attack by Illusion, though. I mean, he killed a good amount. He spotted a third. He spotted the Archon. He spotted the heavy gateway play. And look at that. He says, Archon heavy gateway play. What do I make? Make it Ghost Academy.
That's what we got to do. It's a great decision. Now, you know, I don't see any timings necessarily working out for either player. I feel like this is going to be a very elongated game. It's going to be about positioning, correctly identifying where your opponent is. You know, observers, are you scanning them? Are you sniping them as a Terran player? Do you have enough observers? As a Protoss player, are you setting up cannons? I feel like we're going to see a lot of defensive structures set up and a lot of drop play employed by Illusion. But he's coming forward once again. How many medevacs does he have? Okay, up to 5 here. That's a solid amount, but guess what's done? Storm. And now, once that happens, kind of just scaring him away. Uh-oh.
Yeah.
4 medevacs going to go right into the main. And there's a tip play there going for the feedbacks, but that's not going to do much damage.
They're low energy. And you know what?
Storm
This is
going
a
down
ramp.
too. Uh-oh. Oh, just finished.
Oh, man.
Wow, the upgrade's just
if he was able to stop 2-2, that would... Oh, get
trying
the
to
robo.
target the robo. He does get the robo. Great storm there from
great
puCK. Great control. Meanwhile, there is aggression happening at the third base there. But great force fields again from puCK. And he's going to be able to clean this up with the relative ease.
Just got carved up like a piece of meat, man.
Yep.
That was brutal. He tried multitasking and puCK said like, it was like a test.
Right.
And the problem was it was a test that if his opponent passed it, he'd be behind. Like, I mean, he's behind now. He's behind in upgrades. He used to have like a 30 supply advantage. But if you look at those units lost tab right there, if you try to do multitasking and your opponent out multitasks you, this is what happens. They get a big advantage in supply, right?
Yeah.
Or in this case, not an advantage, but it's an equal.
God.
It's equalizing supply where Illusion had the advantage. And remember, he sacrificed tech and upgrades to get that supply advantage. So now it's not like it's equal that the supply is even. It's actually puCK has that tech advantage and the supply advantage.
Yeah.
And he's going triple robo.
Jeez. I like that. I mean,
Yeah,
there's so many situations late
I
game
think he's
against
going triple
Terran
robo.
where you're trying to double make the Colossus.
Oh, double robo. I lied.
Oh, even...
Oh, no. You know what threw me off?
What's that?
Because I saw Thermal Lance being upgraded and 2 robos in production. I forgot he lost his first robo.
Yeah.
That's what threw me
Yeah,
off.
that's true. Thing with robos late game, obviously you want to focus on Colossi production, but it's so nice to have an observer, or to have a robo kind of dedicated to making observers, making a warp prism kind of a thing, because that's going to be so important as the game goes along. Does the Terran player scan those observers? Does he take them out? Because Cloak is a huge utility late game for Terran for their ghosts. And obviously if the Protoss player doesn't have any observers, how do they deal with Cloak? I mean, some people say cannons, and some people say an Oracle, but more observers the better. Like, just map vision is so important when you're playing against Terran late game as a Protoss. So, you know, having those extra robos, having an extra robo or 2 is great. And honestly, remaxing helps a lot too. Like, let's say you have a big fight in the middle, lose a lot of Colossus, or you want to make a lot of Immortals really fast. Boom, if you have 3 robos, guess what? You can make 3 Colossus at a time, 3 Immortals at a time. You're remaxed very quickly. So, we'll keep an eye on that. But as it stands, here we go. Big engagement going to happen here. puCK leading forward. Gradient beams, but not going to be enough. A great storm onto the Marines and Marauders. puCK extending forward. Good feedbacks onto those medevacs. The charge lots getting up close and personal with those Marines and Marauders, and the Colossi doing a lot of damage as well. But the supply lead still belongs to Illusion. 160 to 128. No observer here. The Ghosts all cloaking up. So nothing's going to end up happening there as far as, you know, the Colossus trying to shoot. Yeah.
I see them now, guys. I see them now.
They're gone. The Ghosts are gone. Nope, they're just, they are gone, but they're invisible. They're not out of this world. And now, what a great engagement there from Illusion. That's exactly what you want, identifying the lack of observers, cloaking up those ghosts, and getting that damage done, getting kite backwards again, but making a lot of Marines and Marauders. His production, his macro is out of control, and puCK is in a bit of trouble here. A lot of medevacs still alive overhead, too, and those are those important, expensive units. Replenishing Marines and Marauders is not a big issue at all at this stage in the game. It's all about keeping those medevacs alive. However, the Colossus is doing a lot of damage here. puCK, if he's known for anything, it's controlling those Colossus, but one's going to fall, the second going to get taken out. Maybe the Marauder trying to get the last hit. A Viking is there as well, but puCK definitely in a pretty tough situation.
Absolutely. The medevacs are running low on energy, but it's in a situation where maybe with enough warpins he can hold up this wave. But he's lost so many teched up units, and Illusion's on 4 bases. If he loses Nexus, he's in trouble. But wait! The Ghosts! Illusion's got to pick up those Ghosts and get him out of there because he doesn't want to lose Ghosts as Zealots. He's actually just going to cloak, and that's fine too.
Well,
more and more charge-outs though, and the charge-outs are getting pretty cost efficient, but no. Not quite enough warpins. puCK has a lot of minerals. He doesn't have quite enough warp gates, so he can't actually, it's off the structures tab. And he's going to lose his 4th base. Wait, no, there's more Zealot warpins.
Yeah, I think he's fine. Maybe. Oh, he's going to have to throw away some probes here. The Marines going to have a field day. They're very happy going up against probes. Colossus trying to help out. There is a Viking overhead. Marauders sprinting forward, taking down the Colossus, and there's the GG. Illusion taking game 1 over puCK. Very nicely played there. And Illusion just staying patient throughout. And I feel like a lot of that came down to that last engagement. As they come back to the camera and all the cookies are gone. Yes, we are ninja cookie eaters.
They're not all gone.
No, they're not all gone. They're still out there. But yeah, it's one of those situations where I feel like Illusion played really patiently. He had that really great engagement where he cloaked the ghost and puCK just couldn't do much at all. And from there, Illusion just played a nice, safe, solid game. Stayed on top of expansions.
Yeah.
Production was fine. Macro was fine. Upgrades are fine. When you do that and you control your ghosts well, you're going to do well against Protoss.
You know what it was, I think was huge here, just there wasn't, I wasn't paying quite attention if there was an observer in the army that got picked off, or if there was no observer. But that battle was all puCK.
Yeah.
Except that he couldn't kill those ghosts. If he had an observer,
I agree.
or
he had a Colossus literally right there, getting poked at.
He actually had like 2 or 3 at one point, and then the ghosts eventually killed them all. Cloak is really good.
Yeah.
Get your cloak as a Terran.
And get your observers, and that might come down to the robos being sniped away there. The robo being sniped away there, which is going to hurt the observer production. But guys, we're going to take a really quick break. We'll be back with game 2 between Illusion and puCK. Don't go anywhere.